What is up, rat mommies? We are doing a review of The Beekeeper, of I.S.S.
I.S.S.
in the arcade right now.
In the arcade. We just got out of it.
So, the story was kind of
all over the place.
Yeah, it was honestly all over the place. It was okay. I wish they delved more into the war on Earth. It was about a space station between Russia and the U.S.
Well, I.S.S. has a bunch of other countries too.
Oh, it does? Okay. Well, the crew members were Russia and U.S. They got order to kill the other people, kill the other nation.
Because there were bombs going off.
Bombs going off in the world.
Yeah.
So
in America, mostly it looked like.
But then, one thing I didn't particularly like about the story was that it was they were switching like villains. They didn't have a main villain, and the stakes weren't all there. Right? You can talk about that since that was one of your complaints.
The characters weren't very likable at all, and so that's the thing. Visuals look terrible to me, except for the Earth flaming. Special effects were not good.
Right. Other than the Earth, the I.S.S. looked bad. So yeah.
Yeah. So.
What else?
The Among Us movie.
Yeah, it was pretty much the Among Us movie because they went into. It was going to be a short review because we don't really have much to go on.
I really didn't see it.
Right, he has some things to say. But the villain to start, you think it's this one Russian dude, Alexei, his name was, because he just gave off like a weird vibe, I suppose. So you thought it was going to be him, and then he cuts the wire, so it's him at first. Then it transfers over to this girl,
lady,
Nika is her name, because she lied. I mean,
well,
she
really
lied. It wasn't even a lie.
They said she lied.
They said
I
she
didn't
lied.
believe it.
Right,
and
by
then
Christian, blue guy.
Yeah. Who? Christian, the blue guy, was kind of just annoying most of the time.
Yeah, for sure. And then the third villain was the other Russian, which I don't remember what his name was. Yeah, NPC, right. Because he was like, well, we have to kill the Americans because that's what they said to do. So he wasn't even a villain, really, but he was just there to kill them.
Yeah.
And then Christian was the villain because he wanted to get the cure for his family. So the villains...
Really bad guy.
Yeah, really bad guy. Wanted to get home to his family and give them a cure.
And I felt no stakes in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No stakes because they didn't delve into the war on Earth.
Yeah.
They went into...
They didn't even talk about it much on there.
Right.
It was just like, oh yeah, it's going on.
Yeah, it was just life and death between the people on the ship.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you care about the 6 people's lives more than the war on Earth, then the stakes are going to be really high. But personally, I didn't think the stakes were crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, kind of a disappointing movie.
Yeah, I was really hyped for this one.
Yeah, I was really hyped. I was hoping it wouldn't be an Among Us movie, and that's honestly what it turned out to be. Because in Among Us, you're like, oh, it's this guy, that's the imposter. Then you go to another guy, oh, it's this one. And then that's what they did.
Yeah.
And they were all color-coded.
Yeah, I wish it were a thriller, even. An actual thriller.
Yeah, because it said it was a thriller.
Didn't really feel... How is this movie R-rated, too?
I don't know, there was 2 instances of blood.
And 2 F-bombs.
That's it, yeah.
I thought it was like PG.
But other than that, I had really high hopes for this movie. and just didn't perform, to be honest.
I'll give it like a 50 out of 100 because it's watchable.
It's watchable. It was entertaining.
I'll never watch it again.
Right.
But
not what I was expecting. Kind of let us down.
yeah.
So I would say, I don't know. I would probably give it like a 40. Lower than 50, honestly. 43. I'll give it 43 out of 100. But anyway, that was ISS. Goodbye, rat mommies.
And
Bye!